The week ahead will be chock full of potential market-moving data, including new home sales, durable goods, and personal income. However, the highlight of the week will be the Fed's two-day monetary policy meeting with the FOMC's decision on Wednesday, followed by Fed Chair Jerome Powell's press conference. While the committee kept its target range for the Fed funds rate at 1.75% to 2% at its previous meeting in August, it said it expects further gradual rate increases amid strong labor market conditions, as well as inflation near its 2% objective. Against this backdrop, market participants widely anticipate the Fed to hike rates by an additional quarter basis point Wednesday. Meanwhile, Fed speakers will waste no time returning to the stage following the conclusion to the FOMC's meeting. Starting on Thursday, Dallas Fed President Robert Kaplan and Richmond Fed Chief Thomas Barkin will each be in Charlotte, North Carolina, speaking at a two-day banking event focused on minorities. And New York Fed President John Williams speaks at a money market conference in New York on Friday. Moving to auction dates. On Monday, the U.S. Treasury is scheduled to sell 3-month and 6-month bills, as well as 2-year notes. Tuesday, it will hold 4-week bills, 2-year floating rate notes, and 5-year notes, as well as a 7-year note auction on Thursday. The economic calendar will also be busy, with consumer confidence numbers out on Tuesday, new home sales and an update on petroleum inventories from the EIA on Wednesday, then durable goods, GDP, international trade, weekly jobless claims, and an updated reading on the Fed's balance sheet on Thursday, and personal income and consumer spending ahead of the weekend. On the corporate front, JP Morgan will host a 3-day credit and equity emerging markets conference beginning Tuesday. Analysts at Rareview Macro noted that emerging market risk assets have bounced about 3% over the past 3 days amid China's recent responses to trade battles with the U.S., including via retaliation and currency. However, they questioned how emerging markets can outperform if U.S. yields pivot to a higher range, especially if they continue to be led by real interest rates. Some companies have already unleashed profit warnings, such as Britain's Diageo, producer of brands such as Johnnie Walker and Tanqueray, which said it has recently experienced some increased emerging market foreign exchange volatility, spurring an adverse impact on its net sales and operating profit for the fiscal year. In the meantime, Chicago-based food company ConAgra is scheduled to announce its fiscal first quarter earnings on Thursday. Elsewhere, U.S. imposed tariffs on $200 billion worth of imported Chinese goods, along with China's $60 billion worth of retaliatory tariffs against the U.S., are set to go into effect Monday, which has the market generally fretting about potential inflationary pressures on prices. Until then, select the event calendar option in the IBKR Trader workstation for a full list of U.S. and global corporate events and earnings, dividend schedules, economic data, IPOs, and more. I'm Steven Levine for Interactive Brokers, asking you to enjoy your weekend.